In the beginning, Canva replaced the graphic designers, then it came for content creators. Now, guess who's next? That's right, the front end devs. Canva just dropped a new feature that lets anyone build interactive tools like websites and games using plain English. No code, no syntax, no stress, just Canva code. If you're not learning how to work with AI, you're about to be replaced by it. And that's exactly why you need to stick with me, because in this video, I'll be showing you how to access and use Canva code to bring your ideas to life. Now let's dive right into the action and leave the long talk for the front-end devs. After launching the Canva app, all you need to do is to click this Canva AI button, and here you are going to see this button, this code for me button. So just click it and then type what you want Canva AI to create, to code for you. So the first project I want to do right now is to create a one-page website, just to show you that Canva is going to replace the front-end developers very soon. All right, so let's get started. So this is the prompt I'm going to be using to create this website now. I added the color scheme that I needed to use, and I also told it to include a contact form and a book a call button. So now let's see what Canva AI will do for us. Let me copy this first. Great. Now let's wait for it to, it has started cooking already. You can see using HTML, 17 lines of code already, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 30, and it's just going and going and going. Imagine being a front-end dev sitting in front of Canva code and watching it replace you line by line. Like, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. I don't know when this is going to end. So in the meantime, I'm going to start the next project that I want to create with Canva code. So let's get started and we'll come back to this later on. So the next project I want to create right now is an interactive website, an interactive database rather. Imagine if you give this project to a web dev, you'd be given a duration, probably, I don't know, you'd be given a duration, you'd be given a price range. So I mean, obviously, but then we're having Canva code do this for us right now and for free. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I want you to be able to allow me to be able to impute my name, okay, my name, my matric number, department, upload my image, select a faculty from this list. So I want you to create a drop down list for me and use a purple and white color scheme, okay? And then after imputing, I want to be able to view my profile, search for profiles by name or matric number. Let's just let Canva do its thing, okay? Let's let Canva do its thing. Great. So it's creating this. Meanwhile, let's go and check the other projects we started. Okay, the other projects we started. All right, so you can see it's done already. I can just click on this version 1 to see the website that it's created for me. Okay, so wow. Wow. Just look at this. Just look at this. Look at this. Can you see the glowing red shadow that lights up whenever I hover my cursor over any card here? You can see this. Look at this. Look at this. What's just happened? Oh, it's done with the student profile. Well, that was rude. That was rude actually. You could have just let me finish reviewing the other one. But then since this one is open, let's view this now. Okay, I just want to add my name. Let me add blueprint here. It's done with the student profile database for so fast. Okay, so matric number, let me add DTS forward slash. Then for department, I'm going to add data science because that's what I'm currently studying in footer. And then you can see it's even this is amazing. School of computing, and then upload image. Let me see what happens if I click this. Woo! Look, what? Wow, and it actually opened my what it actually opened my file explorer. Look at this, look at this. So let me just select the picture now. So I just uploaded the portrait of myself, and then okay, yeah, so what do I do next here? I mean, there's no option to save or Okay, there's a button to save profile. So why is it not? I would have to do some editing here. Okay, so let's say upload profile. Look at this. Look, look at this, 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 look at this. But there's no button here to like create a new profile again. So now let's see filter by faculty. You can see no zero students found. Let's choose SOC, and then you can see blueprint with a fine face. Now let's search by matric number. You can see if I type DTS, one student found. If I type, it has 5557, right? One student found. If I search by name, Ganiyu, okay, found nothing. If I search this blueprint, you can see one student found. I see, I I cannot explain how excited I am. I'm sure you can hear it from my voice, but I'm so excited because this is a game changer. This is a game changer. I've, if I actually wanted to do something like this, I would have to hire a web dev to do this and pay some kind of, I won't say ridiculous amount of money because I mean it's their job. But then imagine just creating this with Canva AI within, it doesn't even up to 5 minutes. Okay, I can decide to add a new profile here, a view database. This still needs some work. I can just tell Canva AI to, to make these buttons remain visible, solid. I can do that, and it's very easy. Let me just tell Canva AI now. This is okay. So I'm just going to let it re-edit this. Now let's go back and look at our website. The website we were looking at before we were rudely interrupted by Canva AI. Okay, so projects, then code for me. Great. So the issue right now is that I tried to edit the website instead of the database. So now I have to wait for Canva Code to finish with the website before I can actually view it. But in the meantime, the third project that I actually want to create in this video, just to see what Canva AI is capable of, even though it has actually proved a lot, that's blown my mind. But let's just see. I wanted to create a YouTube RPM calculator. Okay, you can see. So this is the prompt I want to use. Create an interactive YouTube RPM calculator. I want to be able to calculate the RPM of a video based on the number of views. Code for me. Great. And then send this. So let's see what Canva AI is going to do for us right here. So let's go check the database and websites now. Also, if you are using Canva Code and you can't find your coding history, okay, all you need to do is just to first of all click on projects, then click on Canva AI again. Okay, then you click this code form. You see this part is going to appear. But if you just click on Canva AI directly, you won't see this part. I think it's a bug and it will be fixed as soon as possible. So let's check the students database first. Great. It has created the version to the second version. Look at this now. And let's see what it looks like. Look at this. It still made a mistake. Look at this now. But anyways, though, it's still okay. It's still okay. This is perfect. I mean, I can't build this myself. I can't build this. I will say the truth. I can't build this. I'm not into web development. But being able to actually create this, without knowing how to write JavaScript or CSS is actually mind blowing. Now you can see that YouTube RPM calculator has been created. Look at the UI. I mean, look at the UI. Look at the UI. Look at the UI. It still even added what is RPM, and I love this. I love this. And it's so added. I did not even think of this RPM rates though. I did not even think of this RPM rates. Okay, so let's say my video got 1,000 views. Okay, my video got 1,000 views, and then the RPM per 1,000 views is $1. You can see now. I'm just going to select the RPM rate. You can easily find this in your YouTube analytics. So if the RPM rate is $1 per 1,000 views, if it's $1, just slide the slider here and leave it to $1. So if your video gets 1 million views, you're going to be making $1,000. And if you slide this slider up to to $3. You can see that it's changing in real time. If you are not amazed by this, I don't know what else is going to amaze you today. I mean, this has made my day. This has made my day. So I I can't wait. Actually, I can't. This has made my day, and trust me, I'm going to be doing a lot with this Canva code. A lot. I'm going to be doing a lot. You know what else you can actually do here? You can actually publish this as a website. Let's say if you want other people, you want the public to be able to use this RPM calculator or even that footer database. Let me go back and let me publish the database instead because I'll be able to share it, with my course mates. Okay, so I want to publish the database instead. But wait, I think the one page website should be done already. Okay, it's done already. You can see it's it's created a version, a third version, but let's go to the first version instead. Okay, so look at this. You can see the book a call button here. Look at the AI services. Just look at this beautiful websites. Like look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What our clients say. Ah, man, man. Even added a form. Let me see blueprints. Let me just type anything. Uh, then company and then message. Let me see what's at the bottom first of all. That the contact information and then the footer. Okay, so let me send this. Okay, it even added wow. It added input validation. So let me just put at gmail.com. Let me not put .com and see. Okay, there's also input validation. This has done a lot. You can see this is a demo form. In a real implementation, this will send your message to our team. And then this book a call button. Look at this. Preferred dates. Let me see if it's going to bring out the calendar. It actually did. It actually brought out the calendar. Preferred time, 10 a.m. Email at gmail.com. Okay. Look at this. Wow. Wow. And you know the best part? The best part is that you can actually publish this website. Okay, you can actually publish this website, and how you're going to publish it is to first of all click this use in the design. Okay, once you click the use in the design, it will bring out the website to show you exactly how it's going to look like, on a desktop computer. Look at this now. If you double click it, you'll be able to scroll and view it. And then if you click this preview button now, we'll be able to view it in mobile mode. Look at this. It's a responsive website. Look at how this is what this will look like in a mobile phone. And yeah, so to publish the website now, we can easily just click publish websites here, or we'll come here and just click this publish website button. So let's go ahead and publish this. Let's go ahead and publish this. Okay, include my navigation menu. I want you to do that. And then let me see, do I actually want that? No, I don't want that, because the website comes with its own navigation menu. You can see it here. So publish. Good design is good business. I mean, it's actually good business. I'm actually thinking of business ideas, things I can actually do with this Canva AI, and I'm going to create a separate video on this topic, how to monetize this Canva code. Okay, so now let's view the website first. So let's view this website. The only problem with Canva websites is that the resources actually allocated for hosting or allocated to hosting the websites is low. It's quite low. Okay, so it might actually take long periods of time to load up the website. So I think there might be an option to host it on your own server. If there's an option like that, then it's perfect. It's perfect. Look at our website. Just look at our website. Scroll down a bit. Scroll. See the glowing animation. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me this is even look at the testimonials. If you don't think this is beautiful or more, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm impressed. Okay, I am impressed. And yeah, so let's go and check the database. Let's see if that's actually created the database for me. Oh, sorry, that's created this for me. You can see. You can see. I told it to make the view database button solid because in the last version it was not actually solid. I'm sure you saw the problem. And then I told it to make this database search page be the home page. What I'm actually going to do is to publish this one too, just to see if it's going to store the data on the website itself. Okay, so let me do this and then I'm going to show you. All right, so I just published it now and I want to view the website. So let's see how fast this one is going to load because it's actually not a lot. I made a mistake in the URL, but that doesn't really matter. I did not add a. Okay, so this is about database. Let's add the profile fast blueprint, and then at the bottom save profile, and yeah. Okay, so now let's refresh this page and see if the database is going to remain, if this card is going to remain here. Let's see if the database is persistent. I just want to see if the database is persistent. Okay. Wow. Okay. 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 Wow. 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 I just created. See. Canva, you are blessed. Like God, mwah, 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 mwah. See, you can actually create. I don't know if you can, if you have a SaaS idea, you can create this using Canva AI. You don't even need to learn how to code. The world is changing, guys. The world is changing. But also, actually, you know what I want you to do now? Right, so I want you to let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Are you? I mean, you must be amazed. If you're not amazed, I don't know, you probably from 50 years in the future and you've seen all of this already. You've even seen more than this. But if you just experiencing this for the first time, then let me know what you think. Please let me know what you think in the comment section, and also try it yourself. If you don't have access to Canva Code yet, you just have to chill. You get it, don't worry. I was also waiting and I got it on one of my Canva Pro accounts. So I mean, I'm lucky. If you have it, you're also lucky. Right, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Will Canva Code replace front-end developers? Do you think it will replace front-end devs? Also, do you have any website idea that you think Canva Code won't be able to create? Then let me know in the comment section. Also, make sure you like this video. Please like it so the algorithm will show this video to more people. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Leave your thoughts. Let me know. I actually want to read your comments. I want to see the fight. I want to see people. I want the front-end developers to. I mean, this might actually be a rage-based video. I don't know. It might be rage-based. So I actually want to see the front-end developers rage in the comment section. Tell me what you think. You're being replaced. I mean, I just replaced you. See what I created by myself within minutes, without having to pay a dime, without having to wait for weeks to get this. Okay, so let me know what you think and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in another video very soon. Thank you for sticking around.